Are you dreaming of studying abroad but stressed about writing the statement of purpose? Don't let the SOP hold you back. This comprehensive video will be your ultimate guide to crafting a winning SOP. In this must-watch video, you will learn to write a compelling introduction that grabs attention. Discover exactly what admission committees are looking for. Master the art of articulating your academic and professional journey effectively. From self-reflection techniques to final submission tips, we cover it all step by step. By the end of this video, you will have the skills and confidence to submit an outstanding SOP. Watch now and make your study abroad dreams a reality.
Welcome to Statement of Purpose Writing course, designed to guide you through crafting a compelling SOP essential for your journey to study abroad. This course offers an engaging blend of insights and practical tips, covering everything from understanding the significance of statement of purpose, structuring and writing impactful content, to refining and submitting your document. Whether you are just beginning or polishing your application, our content will equip you with the skills to articulate your aspirations and achievements, making your application stand out. Without any further ado, let us jump right into the session. In this session, we will first explore the introduction to Statement of Purpose, which covers what SOP is, along with its purpose and importance, and how SOPs influence admissions decisions. Next, we will learn some basics of SOP, which covers some tips and common mistakes to avoid in SOP writing, along with successful SOP examples. Next, we will discuss some preparations and research that a learner should undergo in order to write an SOP. After which, we will learn how to structure an SOP by including all the details related to educational background and achievements. Also, we will discuss how to write effective content in the SOP by including skills, experiences, and qualifications. We will also be exploring how to edit and refine the SOP by seeking feedback and incorporating them. Lastly, we will understand a few guidelines and tips for SOP formatting and submission protocols. Now let us understand what Statement of Purpose is all about. Statement of Purpose is a key document that can turn your dream of studying abroad into reality. An SOP, at its core, is not just an essay or a written statement. It is a canvas where you paint your academic journey, professional aspirations, and personal insights. It's a narrative that goes beyond your resume, test scores, and transcripts, providing a glimpse into who you are as an individual, a student, and a future professional. Now, imagine the SOP as a bridge. On one side, there's you with your past experiences, achievements, and dreams. On the other side, there's the university and the specific program you're applying to, with its unique culture, academic environment, and future opportunities. Your SOP is the bridge that connects these two worlds. It is your opportunity to show the admissions committee how traversing this bridge will not only help you achieve your goals, but also contribute to their academic community. But now there arises another question altogether. Why is an SOP so crucial? In the competitive realm of university admissions, especially for prestigious programs abroad, your SOP serves as your personal advocate. It argues your case, tells your story, and most importantly, highlights why you stand out from the rest. In many cases, it is your SOP that can tip the scales in your favor, especially when other components of your application, like GPA or test scores, are comparable to those of other applicants. It is your chance to make a compelling case for why you and the university are a perfect match. Crafting an SOP is like weaving a tapestry. It involves threading together various elements of your life, which may include your academic achievements, professional experiences, personal challenges, and future ambitions. But it is not just about listing these elements. It is about connecting them in a way that forms a coherent, compelling narrative. It is about reflecting on your journey, understanding how each experience has shaped you, and articulating how this shapes your future goals. An effective SOP also demonstrates your ability to think critically and express yourself clearly. It shows that you can organize your thoughts, convey complex ideas, and persuade your audience. These are skills that are highly valued in any academic setting, and your SOP is a testament to these abilities. Moreover, an SOP is a reflection of your personality. It is a chance for you to show the admissions committee who you are beyond the numbers and credentials. It is about sharing your passions, your motivations, and the unique perspective you bring. Universities are not just looking for students with impressive achievements. They are looking for individuals who will enrich their community, bring diversity of thought, and contribute to the vibrant tapestry of campus life. An SOP is much more than a formal requirement for your application. It is a strategic, well-crafted document that plays a pivotal role in your journey to study abroad. It is a unique blend of storytelling, persuasion, and self-reflection. An SOP is your voice in the admission process, a voice that, if used effectively, can open doors to new academic horizons and pave the way for a bright, successful future. Now, we will understand the purpose of writing an SOP. We will understand all the benefits that are involved in writing an SOP. The statement of purpose is a vital component of your application to study abroad, serving a multifaceted purpose that extends well beyond a mere formality. This purposeful narrative serves not just as a reflection of your academic competencies, but as a mirror to your personality, goals, and the potential contributions you can make to a university community. Firstly, the SOP provides you with a unique opportunity to showcase your individuality. In the competitive landscape of higher education, where many applicants boast similar academic qualifications, your SOP allows you to stand out. It is your chance to move beyond the numbers, for example, the GPAs, test scores, and academic records, and to humanize your application. By weaving your personal experiences, challenges, and triumphs into a coherent story, you offer the admissions committee a glimpse into your character, resilience, and the distinctive qualities that set you apart. Moreover, the SOP is a platform for articulating your academic and professional objectives. Universities are keen to understand not just what you have accomplished, but where you aim to go. Your SOP should delineate a clear trajectory of your ambitions. Elucidating how the program you are applying to is a crucial step towards achieving these goals. It is an exercise in foresight, where you align your future objectives with the opportunities provided by the program, showcasing a mutual benefit of how the program can propel you towards your goals and how your presence can enrich the academic community. Another crucial purpose of the SOP is to demonstrate your fit for the program. This is where you illustrate that you are not just choosing a university for its prestige, but for how its specific curriculum, faculty, resources, and culture align with your academic interests and professional aspirations. By meticulously researching and reflecting on the program and the institution, your SOP can effectively argue why you and the university are a perfect match. Additionally, writing an SOP enhances your self-awareness and clarity of purpose. The process of drafting an SOP demands introspection to delve into your past experiences, understand their impact, and envisage your future. It is an exercise that fosters a deeper understanding of your own academic journey, career goals, and the paths you wish to pursue. This introspective process not only aids in creating a compelling SOP, but also helps in personal growth and clarity of your educational and professional path. Lastly, an SOP is a testament to your communication skills. A well-crafted SOP demonstrates your ability to present complex ideas succinctly and persuasively. It reflects your writing skills, critical thinking, and the ability to structure a coherent and engaging narrative. These are invaluable skills in any academic setting, and by effectively showcasing them in your SOP, you signal to the admissions committee your preparedness for the rigors of academic life at their institution. In essence, the SOP is a multifaceted document that serves as a narrative, a persuasive tool, and a reflection of your academic and personal journey. It's a crucial element in your application, one that can significantly influence the decision-making process and play a pivotal role in shaping your academic future. Now let us explore a few factors which explains the importance of an SOP. The statement of purpose is a crucial component in the academic journey, especially for students aspiring to study abroad. Its significance lies in several key areas. Let us understand one by one. Firstly, let us understand something about personalized representation. In this personalized representation, unlike test scores and academic transcripts, the SOP provides a personalized representation of the candidate. It is an opportunity for students to narrate their story, highlighting their personal experiences, academic journey, and professional aspirations. This personalized aspect helps the admissions committee to see the individual behind the numbers. Next is the demonstration of fit. The SOP allows students to demonstrate their fit and alignment with their chosen program and institution. By articulating why they have chosen a particular program, how it aligns with their career goals, and what they can contribute to the university community, students can show a mutually beneficial relationship with the institution. Next is showcasing writing and communication skills. Writing an SOP requires students to effectively communicate their thoughts, ideas, and aspirations. This is a chance to showcase their ability to organize and present information in a coherent, compelling manner, which is a critical skill in any academic or professional setting. Next, we will understand the differentiation from other candidates. In a pool of applicants with similar academic credentials, a well-written SOP can help a student stand out. It provides a unique perspective on their personality, resilience, and motivation, offering insights that grades and scores cannot convey. Now we will understand about addressing gaps or weaknesses. If there are any gaps or weaknesses in a student's academic record, the SOP provides a platform to address these issues. Students can explain any inconsistencies, providing context and showing how they have overcome challenges, thereby turning potential weaknesses into examples of resilience and determination. Next, it is clarifying goals and objectives. The SOP requires students to articulate their academic and career objectives clearly. This process not only convinces the admissions committee of the student's clarity of purpose, but also helps the students themselves to solidify their goals and understand the path they wish to pursue. Last key area is about impacting admission decisions. The SOP can have a significant impact on the admission decision. A compelling SOP can tip the scales in favor of the student, especially in highly competitive programs where the distinction between candidates is marginal. Next, we will understand more about statement of purpose. A good statement of purpose is a crucial element in the university application process, acting as a bridge between the applicant's past experiences and future aspirations. Understanding what constitutes an effective SOP is essential. Here are several key elements that contribute to a strong SOP. Starting with, let us understand the first pointer, that is clarity of purpose. Clarity of purpose is an outstanding SOP that clearly articulates the applicant's goals. It should explain why the applicant is interested in the specific field or program, their career objectives, and how the program aligns with these goals. This clarity shows the admissions committee that the applicant has a well-defined path and a strong motivation for their studies. Next, we will understand personalization and authenticity in SOP. A good SOP goes beyond generic statements. It should reflect the applicant's unique experiences, achievements, and personal journey. Authenticity and storytelling makes the SOP relatable and memorable, helping the applicant to stand out in a pool of candidates. Next, we will understand what the coherent structure and flow is when it comes to SOP. An effective SOP has a logical flow, guiding the reader through the applicant's past experiences, present skills, and future aspirations. It should have a strong introduction, a detailed body, and a compelling conclusion, each seamlessly transitioning to the next. Next is relevance and research. Relevance and research demonstrates a deep understanding of the chosen program, and how it fits into the applicant's career path is crucial. A good SOP connects the applicant's background with specific aspects of the program, showing that the choice is well researched and throughout. Next, we will explore the reflection and self-awareness element. A strong SOP often includes reflective insights about the applicant's experiences and learnings. This self-awareness indicates maturity and a readiness for advanced study, qualities that are highly valued in academic settings. Now we will understand about strong writing skills. Good writing is fundamental. The SOP should be well written, concise, and free of grammatical errors. Effective use of language not only makes the SOP more readable, but also demonstrates the applicant's communication skills. Next pointer explains about balancing professional and personal content. While the focus of the SOP should be on academic and professional goals, including some personal elements can add depth. This balance helps in painting a complete picture of the applicant as a well-rounded individual. Next pointer is all about addressing gaps or weaknesses positively. If there are gaps or weaknesses in the applicant's profile, a good SOP addresses these candidly, focusing on what was learned or how these challenges were overcome. This approach shows resilience and the ability to learn from experiences. Now we will understand the specific examples and details. Rather than making vague claims, a strong SOP uses specific examples and details to illustrate points. This specificity makes the SOP more convincing and memorable. Lastly, let us explore passion and enthusiasm. A good SOP conveys the applicant's passion for the field and enthusiasm for the program. This passion can be infectious, making the reader excited about the prospect of having the applicant in their program. To brief about the basics of SOP, these are a few criteria to be considered to make a SOP look good. A good SOP is a well-crafted document that effectively combines clarity of purpose, personalization, coherence, relevance, reflection, strong writing, a balance of content, positive framing of challenges, specific examples, and genuine enthusiasm. These elements together create a compelling narrative that can significantly enhance the applicant's chances of admission. Now we will be diving into some essential tips and tricks that will help you craft a statement of purpose that not only resonates with your academic and professional aspirations, but also captures the attention of admission committees. Let us explore the tips and tricks one after the other. The first tip to be considered in the process of SOP is to start early and to plan the process better. Begin the process well in advance. Give yourself enough time to brainstorm, write, and revise your SOP. Planning helps in organizing your thoughts and structuring your SOP effectively. Next is understanding the requirements. Each university and program might have specific requirements for the SOP. Make sure you understand and adhere to these requirements, including word limits and formatting guidelines. Next is to tailor your SOP for each application. Avoid a one-size-fits-all approach. Tailor your SOP to each program and university you are applying to, highlighting how your goals align with what they offer. Next is to start the process with a better phrasing that is open with a strong hook. Your introduction should grab the reader's attention. Start with a compelling story, an interesting fact, or a unique insight that sets the tone for the rest of the SOP. Next is concentrating on the writing style. Use a clear and concise writing style, which means being clear and concise in the writing. Avoid jargon and overly complex sentences. The goal is to communicate your ideas effectively and persuasively. Next is to prove rather than just telling things vaguely. Show, don't just tell, which means use specific examples to illustrate your points. Rather than simply stating your skills or qualities, demonstrate them through experiences and achievements. Next is the focus and concentration. Focus on your strengths, which actually highlights your strengths and achievements. Talk about your academic accomplishments, research experiences, relevant projects, internships, or any unique skills you possess. The next criteria to be considered is highlighting the red flags. Address. Any red flags means that if there are any weaknesses or gaps in your academic record, address them positively. Explain the situation and focus on what you learned or how you've improved. Next is to portrait your knowledge. Demonstrating your knowledge about the program means that the applicant should show that you have researched the program and the university. Mention specific faculty members, research opportunities, or unique aspects of the program that attract you. Next is to concentrate on career goals as well. Reflecting. Your career goals is all about having a clear articulation about your short-term and long-term career goals. Explain how the program you are applying to will help you achieve these goals. Including personal insights and anecdotes means that the personal stories or anecdotes can make your SOP more engaging. These should be relevant and add value to the narrative you are building about your academic and professional journey. Get feedback continuously from mentors, peers, or professionals reviewing your SOP. Feedback can provide you with valuable perspectives and insights. Revise and edit thoroughly means that the SOP can be proofread multiple times. Look for errors in grammar, punctuation, and spelling. Ensure that the flow and coherence of the document are maintained. Next is to concentrate on keeping the tone positive and optimistic. Maintain a positive and optimistic tone throughout your SOP. Even when discussing challenges or failures, focus on the positive aspects like learning and growth. Lastly, concentrate on a smooth and valuable end. End with a strong conclusion means that the applicant has to conclude the SOP by summarizing the key points and reiterating the enthusiasm and fit for the program. The conclusion should leave a lasting impression on the reader. By following these tips and tricks, you can craft an SOP that not only stands out, but also effectively communicates your academic and professional aspirations to the admissions committee. Now we will uncover the common pitfalls to avoid when crafting your statement of purpose. It is not just about what you include in your SOP, but also what you should steer clear of. From steering away from cliches to ensuring your SOP isn't just a rerun of your resume, we will explore these common mistakes in detail. This knowledge is essential, as avoiding these errors can be just as important as including the right content. So, let us dive in and learn how to sidestep these missteps, ensuring your SOP shines in the eyes of admissions committees. Starting with the first mistake to avoid in SOP is lack of personalization. Lack of personalization means the applicant should avoid writing a generic SOP that could apply to anyone. Each SOP should be tailored to reflect your unique experiences and how they align with the specific program and university. The next mistake to be avoided is not to ignore the program's requirements. Failing to adhere to the specific requirements of the program, such as word count, format, or content guidelines, can be detrimental. Always read and follow the instructions provided by each university. Not to use technical jargon or complex language. While it is important to be professional, overly complex language or excessive jargon can make your SOP difficult to read and understand. Aim for clarity and conciseness in your writing. Another mistake that needs to be avoided is not to repeat your resume. Your SOP should not be a repeat of your resume or CV. It should provide new insights into your experiences and aspirations, not just list your achievements. Neglecting a clear structure means that a disorganized SOP with no clear introduction, body, and conclusion can be hard for the reader to follow. Ensure your SOP has a logical flow and coherent structure. Next is overemphasis on grades or scores. This means that the applicant should be very careful while writing the grades and scores. While academic achievements are important, over-focusing on grades or test scores misses the opportunity to showcase your personality, experiences, and fit for the program. Next mistake is underestimating the importance of the introduction and conclusion. A weak opening or conclusion can leave a poor impression. Start with something engaging and conclude with a strong summary of your key points. Next mistake is failing to demonstrate research and knowledge about the program. Not showing that you have researched and understood the program and how it aligns with your goals is a common mistake. Mention specific aspects of the program that appeal to you. Next mistake is being overly humble or overly arrogant. Finding a balance in tone is crucial. Avoid being too modest about your achievements, or conversely, coming across as arrogant. The next common mistake that an applicant makes is including irrelevant information. Every part of your SOP should contribute to the overall narrative. Avoid including information that doesn't help in illustrating your suitability for the program. The next mistake is to neglect the gaps or weaknesses. If there are gaps in your education or work history, address them positively in your SOP instead of leaving the admissions committee to make assumptions. Next mistake is plagiarism or using templates. Using a copied SOP or a generic template can lead to rejection. Your SOP should be original and written in your own voice. Next is overlooking the need for multiple drafts and revisions. A common mistake is to submit the first draft of your SOP. It is important to revise and refine your SOP multiple times. The next mistake to avoid is insufficient proofreading, which means that while submitting an SOP, make sure that the continuous proofreading is made. The spelling or grammatical errors can give a negative impression of your attention to detail. Always thoroughly proofread your SOP. The next mistake is not demonstrating passion and enthusiasm in an SOP. Your SOP should reflect your genuine interest and excitement about the program and your future career. Lack of enthusiasm can be a turn-off for admissions committees. Avoiding these common mistakes will help ensure that your SOP is well received by the admissions committee and positively reflects your candidacy for your chosen program. Next, we will be understanding a few pointers that will help in analyzing a successful SOP. Analyzing successful SOP examples is an invaluable step in understanding what makes an SOP stand out to admissions committees. It is a process that offers concrete insights into effective writing techniques, narrative structures, and the balance between personal and professional content. Here are some key aspects to focus on when analyzing successful SOP examples. The first pointer to note is that the introduction should be engaging and interesting. Engaging introduction. Look at how the SOPs start with an interesting anecdote, a poignant question, or a unique statement, something that immediately captures the reader's interest. Next, the SOP should have clear structure and flow. Notice the organization of content. Successful SOPs have a clear introduction, body, and conclusion, with each part logically leading to the next, creating a cohesive narrative. Next is personalization. Observe how each SOP is tailored to the applicant's unique experiences and goals. Successful examples avoid generic statements and reflect the writer's individual journey. Next is relevance to the program. Pay attention to how the SOPs link the applicant's background, skills, and aspirations with specific aspects of the program and the university. Next is reflection and growth. Look for elements of self-reflection. Successful SOPs often include insights about what the applicant learned from their experiences and how it shaped their academic and career goals. Next is specific examples and evidence. Successful SOPs use specific examples to substantiate claims about skills, achievements, and experiences, making the narrative more compelling and credible. Next is to understand professional and personal balance. Notice the balance between professional achievements and personal experiences. Successful SOPs integrate both aspects to present a well-rounded profile of the applicant. Next is to understand how to have the clarity of career goals. Analyze how the applicants articulate their short-term and long-term goals and how the program aligns with these goals. Next is compelling conclusion. The best SOPs end strongly, reiterating the applicant's enthusiasm and suitability for the program, leaving a lasting impression on the reader. Lastly, it is about writing style. Observe the writing style. It should be clear, concise, and free of jargon, yet engaging and reflective of the applicant's voice. Now let us understand how an applicant can prepare and do the background research in order to apply to a specific university based on the desired program. Also, after the research and deciding the university, the applicant has to know some necessary information and should be able to collect all the required documents. Preparing to write a statement of purpose is a critical step in the application process for academic programs and job opportunities. To craft a compelling SOP, one must begin with thorough self-reflection, understanding personal goals, experiences, and motivations. Researching the target institution or employer is essential as it helps tailor the SOP to align with their values and expectations. Gathering relevant documentation, such as transcripts and recommendation letters, is crucial for accuracy. Structuring the SOP with a clear introduction, body, and conclusion is key, emphasizing achievements and future aspirations. Finally, revising and editing the SOP meticulously ensures a polished and impactful document. Without any delay, let us understand more about this. Now, moving forward, we will first understand what exactly is self-reflection. Self-reflection is more than just a preparatory step. It is a profound exploration into your inner world, your motivations, and your goals. Starting with the first key factor is understanding. Your why is very important. Picture yourself on a quiet evening, with a blank page in front of you. This is where self-reflection begins. Ask yourself, why am I drawn to this particular field or program? Think beyond surface-level reasons. Maybe there's a childhood fascination, a life-changing book, or an inspiring mentor behind this choice. It could be a personal experience that sparked a passion for the subject. These stories are the bedrock of your SOP. They provide authenticity and depth to your narrative. Next is to concentrate on the mapping. Mapping your academic and professional journey is again an important aspect. Now let us navigate through your academic and professional milestones. Trace back through your schooling, college years, internships, and any work experiences. But here is the twist. Do not just list these milestones. Reflect on what each phase taught you, how it shaped your interests, and propelled you toward this next academic step. Maybe a college project opened new horizons, or a challenging internship honed skills that you now pride yourself on. These reflections will paint a picture of a journey that is both purposeful and self-aware. Next is to identify key milestones and turning points. Every journey has its pivotal moments, turning points that redirected or defined your path. Identify these moments in your life. Perhaps it was a challenging project that tested your limits, a failure that taught resilience, or an achievement that fueled your ambitions. Discussing these moments in your SOP adds a layer of relatability and human interest, making your story not just impressive, but also inspiring. Next factor is to align your goals with future aspirations. With your past and present in view, now turn your gaze to the future. What are your short-term and long-term goals? How does the program you are applying fit into these goals like a puzzle piece? This is where your self-reflection aligns with your future aspirations. Be clear and realistic about your goals, and show how the program is a stepping stone towards achieving them. Next is the personal values and beliefs. Your SOP is also a space to reflect on your core values and beliefs. Universities are keen on understanding who you are as a person, what principles guide you, what beliefs motivate you. Maybe it's a commitment to innovation, a passion for sustainability, or a belief in the power of education. These insights add another dimension to your SOP, showcasing your character and personal ethos. Next is to learn how to overcome challenges and learning from them. Reflect on the challenges you have faced in your journey. How have these experiences shaped you? This isn't just about showcasing resilience, it is about demonstrating growth and learning. Universities appreciate students who can turn challenges into opportunities for personal development. Finally, it is all about your unique perspective. Consider what unique perspective you bring. Maybe it is your diverse cultural background, a unique hobby, or an unconventional approach to problem solving. These aspects make your application stand out, showcasing you as a candidate with a unique lens on the world. In-just self-reflection is the cornerstone of your SOP. It is a process of delving deep into your experiences, understanding your motivations, and aligning your goals with your future aspirations. This introspective journey not only prepares you to write a compelling SOP, but also brings clarity to your own academic and professional path. So take this opportunity to reflect, understand, and articulate the essence of your journey. It is the first step in crafting an SOP that resonates with your dream university admissions committee. We will now understand how to do the research on different universities and their programs. Researching universities and programs is not just about gathering information, it is about aligning your aspirations with the right academic environment. Starting with the first pointer, that is, embarking on the research journey. Imagine you are a detective with a mission to find the perfect match for your academic aspirations. This mission involves delving deep into the specifics of each university and program. Start with the university websites, but do not stop there. Go beyond to forums, alumni testimonials, and faculty publications. This comprehensive approach ensures you are not just skimming the surface, but truly understanding the ethos of each institution. Next pointer to be considered is understanding the program's unique features. Every program has its signature elements, be it specialized courses, renowned faculty, unique research opportunities, or industry connections. Your task is to identify these features and reflect on how they align with your academic and professional goals. For instance, if you are interested in environmental policy, how does the program's curriculum or its research centers cater to this interest? It is about connecting the dots between what the program offers and what you aspire to achieve. Now we will understand what the cultural and community fit is. Researching a university is not just about academics. It is also about understanding its culture and community. What is the ethos of the university? What kind of student activities and organizations are there? How do they support student growth and well-being? This information is key to understanding how you would fit into and contribute to the university community. Next is to know about the faculty interests and research areas. Take a closer look at the faculty profiles. Understanding their research interests, publications, and teaching philosophy can provide insights into the academic environment and opportunities for mentorship. This research can be a goldmine for tailoring your SOP, showing a deep and informed interest in what the faculty and the program have to offer. Last thing to work on is the closing thoughts. Researching universities and programs is a critical step in crafting your SOP. It is about building a detailed, well-informed narrative that convincingly links your academic journey and aspirations with what the program uniquely offers. This research not only enriches your SOP, but also ensures that you make an informed decision about where you want to pursue your higher education. So, dive into this research with enthusiasm and curiosity. It's a journey that's as enlightening as it is essential, laying the groundwork for an SOP that truly reflects your academic fit and aspirations. Now that we have explored self-reflection and researching universities and programs, it is time to shift our focus to the practical side of preparing your SOP, that is, gathering necessary information and documents. Think of this as assembling the building blocks of your narrative, ensuring you have all the ingredients for a compelling SOP. First criteria is creating your SOP toolkit. This includes academic transcripts, certificates, awards, publications, and any other documents that showcase your academic and professional journey. These are your evidence, your ammunition, to substantiate the claims you make in your SOP. Next is keeping your transcripts and certificates ready. Begin with your academic transcripts and certificates. These are the official records of your academic achievements. Ensure that you have copies of your high school, undergraduate, and any postgraduate transcripts, along with certificates or diplomas. Check for any specific requirements set by the universities you are applying to, such as certified copies or translations, if your documents are not in the university language. Next is keeping your test scores ready. If your program requires standardized test scores, make sure you have your GRE, TOEFL, IELTS, or other relevant scores ready. Remember that some programs may have score validity periods, so ensure your scores are current. Next is letters of recommendation. Many universities ask for letters of recommendation. Reach out to your professors, mentors, or employers well in advance to request these letters. Provide them with the necessary information, such as the program you are applying to and any specific points you would like them to highlight in the letters. Next is the personal statement. In addition to your SOP, some universities may require a personal statement or other supplementary essays. Prepare drafts of these essays, ensuring they align with your overall narrative. Along with this, your resume or CV is very important. Your resume or curriculum vitae is another crucial document. It provides a concise summary of your academic and professional achievements. Tailor it to highlight experiences and skills relevant to your SOP. Next is collecting the research material. If you are applying for research-based programs, gather research papers, publications, or projects that demonstrate your research skills and interests. These can be valuable in showcasing your potential as a researcher. Other supporting documents may depend on your field and program. There may be additional documents to include, such as a portfolio for creative programs or a statement of purpose for specific scholarships. Exploring how to organize your toolkit. As you collect these documents, keep them organized and well labeled. This not only ensures that you have everything you need, but also makes the application process smoother. In summary, gathering necessary information and documents is a practical but essential step in preparing your SOP. It is like preparing for an expedition. You need the right equipment. So, gather your academic records, certificates, test scores, recommendation letters, and any other relevant documents, ensuring they are well organized and ready for use in your SOP. With your toolkit in place, you are well on your way to crafting a compelling narrative that will captivate admissions committees. A captivating introduction is not just about starting your SOP, it is about setting the stage for your unique academic journey. Let us explore how you can make your introduction truly stand out. The very first step to be followed is to understand the purpose of an introduction. An introduction is more than just the first paragraph of your SOP. It is your first impression. It needs to grab attention, set the stage for your story, and give a glimpse of your personality and academic interests. The second step is to identify the unique angle. What makes your story different? Reflect on the experiences that have shaped your academic journey. Write them down. Your unique experiences are the key to a personalized introduction. The third step to be looked up on is adding the hook. Crafting the hook is very important. Your opening sentence is your hook. It can be an anecdote, a question, or a striking fact. Let us try writing 2 different opening sentences. Experiment with different styles to see what feels right. The next step is to connect your background to your academic interests. Link your personal experiences to your passion for your field. How did specific events steer you towards this academic path? Write a couple of sentences that make this connection clear. The next concern is to look ahead of what's more to come. Give a sneak peek into the rest of your SOP. Mention your educational background, career goals, and how the program aligns with your objectives. Write a sentence that encapsulates these elements. The next concern is to do the review and to refine it better. Now, take a step back. Review your introduction. Ask yourself, is it engaging? Is this clear? Is this reflective of my personality? Edit your introduction based on these questions. These are a few steps to be followed or looked up on before crafting an engaging introduction. Detailing educational background and achievements is the section in which your academics are showcased. It is where you illustrate your journey and triumphs in education. Let us begin by exploring what to include and how to present it effectively. First is the academic journey. Every academic journey is unique. Your educational background is not just a list of schools and degrees, it is a story of your intellectual development and pursuits. Think of it as narrating the chapters of your academic life that led you to this point. Next is structuring your educational background. Start by outlining your educational timeline. Include your major degrees, institutions attended, and any significant academic choices that were turning points in your educational path. Remember, relevance is key. Focus on aspects that align with the program you are applying for. Next is about highlighting achievements. Now, let us spotlight your achievements. This is not just about grades or rankings. Reflect on honors, awards, scholarships, or any recognition that underscore your academic abilities and potential. Do not just list them, but also provide the context. Explain why these achievements are significant and how they have prepared you for further study. Next is about discussing projects and research. Did you work on any interesting projects or research? Here is where you detail these experiences. Describe the nature of the projects, your role, and the skills or knowledge you gained. If your work had any notable impact or recognition, mention that too. Next is extracurricular involvements. Your academic journey is not confined to the classroom. If you were involved in relevant extracurricular activities like academic clubs, seminars, or workshops, include those. Explain how these experiences complemented your formal education and contributed to your overall academic profile. Next is tying it all together, means tie all these elements together. Show a clear narrative that demonstrates your growth, interests, and readiness for advanced study. Your educational background and achievements should collectively tell a compelling story of your academic journey, and that is how you detail your educational background and achievements in your SOP. By thoughtfully presenting your academic history, you not only showcase your qualifications, but also give the admissions committee a clear picture of your potential as a student in their program. Remember, it is your story. Make it count. Discussing career goals and aspirations is a section where you cast a vision for your future and demonstrate how the program you are applying to fits into that vision. Let us now explore how to effectively communicate your career objectives and aspirations. The very first thing is to set your career goals. Your career goals are more than just job titles and positions. They reflect your professional ambitions, the impact you wish to have in your field, and the path you envision for yourself. Start by reflecting deeply on what you aspire to achieve in the long run. Next criteria is to specify short-term and long-term goals. It is important to distinguish between your short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals are what you hope to accomplish in the near future, often immediately after completing your program. Long-term goals are your broader ambitions for the future. Clearly outline both, showing a logical progression from one to the other. Next is to align goals with the program now. Bridge the connection between your goals and the program. Explain how the program's curriculum, faculty, resources, and network will equip you to achieve your career objectives. Be specific about how certain aspects of the program are particularly suited to your ambitions. Next is to demonstrate passion and commitment. Your aspirations should reflect your passion and commitment to your field. Share what drives you and why you are passionate about your area of study. This enthusiasm should come through clearly as you discuss your aspirations. Addressing broader impacts is again an important criteria. Consider the broader impact of your career goals. How do you intend to contribute to your field, society, or a particular community? This is your opportunity to showcase your vision and the broader significance of your professional objectives. Tying goals to personal growth is the crucial part. Finally, relate your career goals to your personal growth. Discuss how achieving these goals aligns not just with your professional trajectory, but also with your personal development and values. And that is how you discuss your career goals and aspirations in your SOP. This section is your chance to show the admissions committee not just where you want to go, but also why and how the program will help you get there. Articulate your goals clearly and passionately, and your SOP will truly stand out. Firstly, choosing a university or program is a significant decision. It is not just about rankings or prestige. It is about finding the right fit for your academic and career aspirations. Start by understanding the importance of this decision and how it shapes your future. Articulating reasons for choosing specific universities or programs is an important aspect. This section is your opportunity to demonstrate that your choice is well-researched and aligned with your goals. Let us now explore how to effectively communicate your reasons for selecting a particular university or program. Next is about the research. Researching the university program is very important. Begin with thorough research. Look into the program's curriculum, faculty expertise, research facilities, campus culture, and alumni network. Understand the unique aspects of the university and how they stand out from other institutions. Next, the personal alignment with the program is also crucial. Now reflect on how the features align with your personal and professional goals. Ask yourself a few questions like, why does this program appeal to me more than others? How do the courses, faculty, or research opportunities align with my academic interests and career objectives? Then, articulating specific reasons is very important. It is time to articulate your reasons. Be specific and detailed. For example, mention particular courses that excite you, professors whose work inspires you, or specific facilities that enhance your learning experience. Explain how these elements of the program will help you achieve your academic and career goals. Demonstrating long-term vision also plays a vital role. Show that your choice is part of a long-term vision. Explain how attending this university or program is a strategic step towards your broader career aspirations. This demonstrates foresight and a well-thought-out plan. Add a few things beyond academics. Do not forget to consider aspects beyond academics. Maybe the university location, culture, or values resonate with you. Mention how these factors contribute to your decision and overall development. Concluding on this, reiterate your enthusiasm for the program and the university. Remember, this part of your SOP is not just about stating a preference. It is about showing a thoughtful, well-researched decision. Make it clear that you and the program are an excellent fit for each other. Demonstrating skills, experiences, and qualifications is the section that is useful to showcase your capabilities and how they align with the program you are applying for. Let us explore the best ways to present your skills, experiences, and qualifications. Starting with an introduction to demonstrating skills and experiences is always better. Your skills and experiences are the building blocks of your academic and professional journey. It is crucial to present them in a way that highlights your readiness and suitability for the program. Begin by understanding the specific skills and experiences that are most valued in your chosen field. Selecting relevant experiences is also important. Start by selecting the most relevant experiences to discuss. These could be academic projects, internships, work experiences, or even extracurricular activities. Choose experiences that best demonstrate your skills and align with the program's requirements. We should also elaborate on skills now. Focus on the skills you have developed through these experiences. This can include technical skills, research abilities, leadership, teamwork, problem-solving, and more. Provide specific examples and scenarios where you applied these skills. It is not just about what you have done, it is about how you have done it and what you have learned. Highlighting qualifications is also crucial. In addition to skills and experiences, your academic qualifications also play a significant role. Discuss any relevant coursework, degrees, certifications, or awards that enhance your profile. Explain how these qualifications have prepared you for advanced study in your chosen field. Making a personal connection is also important. While showcasing your skills and qualifications, make a personal connection. Share stories or instances that reflect your passion and dedication to your field. It is these personal touches that make your application memorable and distinctive. Tailoring to the program is also important. Lastly, tailor your discussion of skills, experiences, and qualifications to the specific program and university. Show how these elements of your background make you an ideal candidate for this particular program and how they align with the program's objectives and values. Demonstrating skills, experiences, and qualifications of your SOP is about painting a comprehensive picture of who you are professionally and academically. It is about demonstrating that you are not just qualified, but also uniquely suited for the program. Remember, clarity and relevance are key to effectively showcasing your skills, experiences, and qualifications. Next, we will understand about balancing personal and professional narratives. Balancing personal and professional narratives. Part of your SOP is where you blend your personal experiences with your professional journey. It is about telling a story that is both intimate and impressive. Let us dive into how you can achieve this balance effectively. First thing is to understand the importance of balance. The balance between personal and professional narratives is crucial. It helps the admissions committee understand not only what you have achieved, but also who you are as a person. This balance brings depth to your application and makes you more relatable. Next is to craft your personal narrative. Start with your personal narrative. This includes your background, life experiences, values, and motivations. Reflect on experiences that have shaped you, challenges you have overcome, and lessons you have learned along the way. However, remember to keep these personal anecdotes relevant to your academic and professional goals. Next is to concentrate on weaving in your professional narrative now. Weave in your professional narrative. This encompasses your academic achievements, work experiences, skills, and professional goals. Highlight key milestones in your career, significant projects you have undertaken, and any recognition you have received. The trick is to link these professional aspects back to your personal story, showing a clear connection between who you are and what you have accomplished. Demonstrating growth and development is also important. Illustrate how your personal experiences have contributed to your professional growth. Discuss how challenges have built resilience, how your background has informed your career choices, and how personal ambitions have shaped your professional goals. This shows the admissions committee a trajectory of growth and development. Maintaining relevance and focus is again an important aspect. While balancing these narratives, always maintain relevance and focus. Every aspect of your story should contribute to a cohesive narrative that supports your application. Avoid unnecessary details that don't add value to your overall message. Concluding with a unified narrative will be impressive. In conclusion, bring your personal and professional narratives together in a way that they complement each other and paint a complete picture of you as an applicant. Your SOP should not only demonstrate your capabilities, but also your character and personal journey. And that is how you balance personal and professional narratives in your statement of purpose. By intertwining these aspects of your life, you create a compelling narrative that showcases not just your achievements, but also the unique journey that has led you to where you are today. As we move into an essential phase of crafting your statement of purpose, let us focus on the art of editing and proofreading. This stage is more than just a final check. It is a crucial process that transforms your draft into a polished, impactful document. These guidelines are designed to help you refine your content, eliminate errors, and ensure that your statement is a clear, coherent, and compelling representation of your aspirations and qualifications. First tip to be used in final refinement of SOP is to have the basic understanding of the difference between editing and proofreading. Editing involves reviewing the content for clarity, coherence, and overall structure. It is about making sure your ideas are presented logically and effectively. On the other hand, proofreading is the final step, focusing on correcting surface errors in spelling, grammar, and punctuation. It is about polishing your writing to make it error-free. Next idea to execute is to take periodic breaks in between. Take a break before editing. After you finish writing your SOP, take a break. Stepping away from your work allows you to return with fresh eyes and a clear mind. A day or two apart from your document can make a significant difference in your ability to spot areas that need improvement. Next tip that can be implemented for a better SOP is to read your own SOP loudly to have better clarity. Reading your SOP aloud is a powerful tool for catching awkward phrases, run-on sentences, and unclear articulations. Hearing your words can help you identify issues that you might not notice when reading silently. Next, focus on structure and flow. Ensure that each paragraph flows logically into the next. Check for smooth transitions and a coherent structure that guides the reader through your narrative. Look for ways to improve the organization if the document feels disjointed. Also, pay attention to word choice. Use clear, concise language. Avoid jargon unless necessary, and clarify complex concepts. Ensure that your word choice accurately conveys your ideas and reflects a level of professionalism appropriate for an academic SOP. Invest some major time in grammar and spelling checking. Use grammar checking tools as a first line of defense against spelling and grammatical errors. However, do not rely solely on them. Manually review your document for mistakes that automated tools might miss. Next, seek external feedback. Get feedback from mentors, peers, or professionals. They can provide a fresh perspective and may catch errors or inconsistencies you overlooked. Be open to constructive criticism and use it to enhance your SOP. Then do the final review. Before finalizing your SOP, review it multiple times. Each review is an opportunity to catch errors and make small improvements. Pay special attention during the last read-through to ensure everything is in order. Also maintain consistency in formatting. Ensure that the formatting of your SOP is consistent throughout. This includes font size, margins, spacing, and headings. Consistent formatting contributes to the professional appearance of your document. Without fail, keep the original voice. While making changes, ensure that your SOP still reflects your personal voice and style. It is important that the document remains authentic and represents you genuinely. By following these tips, applicants can effectively edit and proofread their SOP, ensuring it is well-structured, clear, and free of errors, thereby enhancing the overall quality of their application. In conclusion, effective editing and proofreading are the final crucial steps in ensuring that your statement of purpose not only shines in clarity and professionalism, but also truly encapsulates your unique story and aspirations. By diligently applying these tips, you refine your SOP into a masterpiece that stands out, demonstrating your attention to detail and commitment to excellence. Remember, a well-crafted SOP is your key to making a memorable impression on the admissions committee. As we proceed to a crucial component of refining your statement of purpose, let us explore the importance of seeking feedback and incorporating constructive criticism. This stage is an invaluable part of the writing process, offering you the opportunity to view your SOP through a different lens. In this topic, we will delve into how to effectively seek out and utilize feedback, enhancing your SOP through diverse perspectives and expert insights. Embracing this phase with an open mind and a critical eye can transform your SOP from good to exceptional, ensuring it resonates with clarity and purpose. Starting with Let us first understand the importance of external feedback. Seeking feedback is a pivotal step in refining your SOP. It provides fresh perspectives and insights that you might have missed. External feedback helps identify areas of improvement and confirms the strengths of your SOP. Next, we will understand how to choose the right people for feedback. Select individuals who can provide informed and honest feedback. This could be academic advisors, mentors, colleagues, or peers who understand your field of study. The right feedback providers can offer valuable insights and constructive critiques. Next is to understand in what regards or domain is the feedback required. Be clear about what kind of feedback you are seeking. Do you need input on the content, structure, clarity, or grammar? Providing specific areas to focus on can guide your reviewers and make their feedback more useful. Next is being open to criticism. Approach feedback with an open mind. Constructive criticism is not a reflection of your abilities, but an opportunity for improvement. Be prepared to hear some tough critiques and be willing to consider them objectively. Next step is to evaluate the feedback received. Not all feedback will be equally useful. Evaluate the feedback you receive critically. Consider how each piece of advice aligns with your goals for the SOP and your personal voice. Some suggestions may be more relevant and helpful than others. Next, incorporate feedback. Thoughtfully, incorporate feedback in a way that enhances your SOP without losing your personal voice and narrative. Prioritize changes that improve clarity, strengthen your arguments, or better align with the program's requirements. Next is to balance multiple perspectives. If you receive feedback from multiple sources, you may find conflicting advice. Balance these perspectives by considering which suggestions best support the overall effectiveness and purpose of your SOP. Then do the revision based on feedback. Use the feedback as a guide for revision. Make changes thoughtfully, ensuring that each edit serves a clear purpose. Remember, the goal is to refine and strengthen your SOP, not to rewrite it entirely based on external opinions. Also, show some gratitude for feedback providers. Always express gratitude to those who take the time to review your SOP and provide feedback. Acknowledging their effort and input is not only courteous, but also helps maintain positive relationships for future guidance. By understanding and applying these strategies, applicants can effectively seek and incorporate feedback, turning constructive criticism into a powerful tool for enhancing their statement of purpose. In conclusion, seeking feedback and embracing constructive criticism are vital steps in refining your statement of purpose. This process not only sharpens your SOP, but also deepens your understanding of your own narrative and goals. By thoughtfully considering and incorporating the insights of others, your SOP becomes a polished, well-rounded reflection of your aspirations and potential. Remember, each piece of feedback is a stepping stone towards crafting an SOP that truly stands out and makes a lasting impression. Now, we approach a critical juncture in the journey of crafting the statement of purpose that is the finalization stage. This phase is all about refining and perfecting your document, ensuring that every element, from content to formatting, aligns seamlessly with your goals and the program's expectations. In this section, we will guide you through the crucial steps of finalizing your SOP, focusing on precision, coherence, and impact. Finalizing your SOP is not just about completing a task. It is about crafting a document that encapsulates your aspirations, achievements, and suitability for the program in the most compelling way possible. First is to have a comprehensive review for content and structure. Before finalizing, conduct a thorough review of your SOP's content and structure. Ensure that it logically progresses from the introduction through to the conclusion. Each section should flow smoothly and contribute meaningfully to your overall narrative. Next is to ensure alignment with program requirements. Cross-check your SOP against the program's requirements and guidelines. Ensure that you have addressed all the specific prompts or questions asked by the university. Adhering to the program's specific requirements is crucial for demonstrating your attention to detail and fit for the program. Next is to verify the word count and formatting. Adhere to any word count or page limit specified. Exceeding the limit can be seen as a failure to follow instructions, while being significantly under the limit might imply a lack of substance. Also, ensure that your SOP adheres to any specified formatting guidelines, such as font size, margins, and spacing. Next is final language polishing. Give your SOP a final language check. Look out for any remaining grammatical errors, typos, or awkward phrasings. The language should be clear, professional, and reflective of your academic level. Now check the tone and voice consistency. Your SOP should consistently reflect your personal voice and tone. Ensure that it sounds like you and represents your unique perspective. Avoid overly formal or colloquial language that does not fit your natural writing style. After all this, get a final round of feedback. Consider having one more person review your SOP, preferably someone who has not seen it before. Fresh eyes can catch things that others might have missed. This final round of feedback can be invaluable. Reflecting on personal authenticity means you need to review your SOP to ensure that it authentically represents you. It should accurately reflect your experiences, aspirations, and motivations. Authenticity is key to making your SOP stand out. Final read-through for overall impact means that you need to do a final read-through of your SOP to assess its overall impact. Ask yourself if it compellingly presents your case and if it would stand out in a pool of applicants. The final read-through is about ensuring that your SOP leaves a lasting impression. Then you need to prepare for submission. Once you are confident in your SOP, prepare it for submission. Follow any specific submission guidelines provided by the university or program. Double-check that you are sending the correct document and that all other application components are in order. By following these steps, applicants can ensure that their SOP is thoroughly polished, aligns with their program's requirements, and truly represents their best effort before submission. In wrapping up the finalization of your statement of purpose, you stand at the threshold of completing a document that is not just a formality, but a vivid portrayal of your academic journey and future ambitions. This meticulous process of finalizing ensures that your SOP is polished, precise, and profoundly reflective of your unique story. The crucial task of tailoring your statement of purpose for different universities, it is essential to recognize the unique requirements and expectations of each institution. Understanding university-specific requirements is designed to guide you through the meticulous process of customizing your SOP. We will delve into the importance of researching university guidelines, identifying key differences, and aligning your SOP with the distinct values and goals of each program. This stage is not just about meeting formal requirements, it is about demonstrating how your academic journey and aspirations resonate with each university's ethos. Let us explore the strategies and insights that will enable you to craft an SOP that not only adheres to specific guidelines, but also reflects a keen understanding of each university's unique academic environment. The very first step to be followed for understanding university-specific requirements is researching about the university guidelines. Researching university guidelines is all about starting by thoroughly researching the application requirements for each university you are applying to. University websites, admissions pages, and program-specific guidelines are valuable resources. Pay special attention to the specifics of the SOP requirements, as these can vary significantly between institutions. Next is to identify the key differences. Look for key differences in SOP guidelines among universities. These can include word count limits, specific questions or prompts you must address, formatting instructions, and submission deadlines. Make a checklist for each university to ensure you meet all their unique requirements. Next is to align SOP with university values and programs. Understand the ethos, values, and characteristics of each university and its program. Tailor your SOP to resonate with these aspects. For example, if a university emphasizes community involvement, highlight your relevant experiences or aspirations in this area. Next is to address specific questions or prompts. If a university provides specific questions or prompts for the SOP, ensure that your response is direct and thorough. Address each point clearly, demonstrating how your background, skills, and goals align with what they are seeking. Also, it is important to check that your SOP is reflecting program-specific goals. Each program may have distinct objectives or focuses on research, practical experience, theoretical learning. Tailor your SOP to reflect how your interests and aspirations align with these program-specific goals. Adhering to cultural and institutional norms is also important. Be aware of any cultural or institutional norms that might influence how you should present information in your SOP. This is particularly important for international applications, where expectations might differ from those in your home country. Keeping updated on changes, application requirements can change. Regularly check university websites or contact admissions offices for the most up-to-date information, especially if you prepared your application well in advance. Organizing multiple versions of your SOP is a tedious process. If you are applying to multiple universities, you will likely need to create different versions of your SOP. Organize and label these versions carefully to avoid mixing them up during the submission process. In wrapping up the explanation of understanding university-specific requirements, remember that the key to a successful SOP lies in your ability to thoughtfully adapt and align your narrative with each institution's unique criteria and values. By meticulously tailoring your SOP to reflect the ethos and objectives of each university, you not only demonstrate your attention to detail, but also your genuine interest and fit for their program. This mindful approach is crucial in making your application stand out, showcasing your dedication and readiness to embark on this next stage of your academic journey. Let us now turn our focus to a critical aspect of your application process, that is SOP formatting and submission protocols. This topic is dedicated to guiding you through the final steps of preparing your statement of purpose for submission. Here we will cover the essentials of proper formatting, adherence to specific guidelines, and the nuances of the submission process. A well-formatted SOP not only reflects your professionalism, but also ensures that your document is reviewed without any technical hitches. We will delve into the best practices for document formatting, the importance of following word count and page limits, and key considerations for file types and naming conventions. Additionally, we will provide tips to navigate the submission process smoothly, helping you make a strong final impression with your carefully crafted SOP. Let us start with understanding the standard formatting guidelines. Your SOP should be easy to read and professionally presented. Use a standard legible font like Times New Roman or Arial with a font size of 11 or 12. Maintain uniform margins, typically 1 inch on all sides, and use double spacing for easy readability. Ensure that your paragraphs are clearly separated and indented if necessary. Next is to adhere to word count and page limits. Most of the universities specify a word count or page limit for SOPs. Adhere strictly to these limits. Exceeding the word count can reflect poorly on your ability to follow instructions, while a significantly shorter SOP might be seen as lacking in detail. Including necessary information is very important. At the beginning of your SOP, include any required information such as your name, the program you are applying to, and the date. Some universities might also require you to include a specific header or title. Always check the application instructions for these details. Next is to implement the document format and file type. SOPs are commonly submitted in PDF format to preserve formatting, but some institutions might accept or require other formats like Microsoft Word. Always check the submission guidelines. Ensure that your document is virus-free and opens without issues. Naming your file appropriately is a smart move. Name your SOP file professionally. A good format is to include your name and the purpose of the document, such as John Doe SOP PDF. This makes it easier for admission committees to organize and locate your document. Understanding the submission process is very important. Familiarize yourself with the submission process for each university. Most applications are submitted online through the university's admission portal. Ensure you know the deadlines and time zones if you are applying internationally. Final checks before submission can be done. Before submitting, do a final check of your SOP. Review it for any formatting errors, typos, or last-minute changes. It is also a good practice to have someone else look over it for any overlooked mistakes. Keeping a copy of your SOP is always a good move. After submitting your SOP, keep a copy for your records. This can be helpful if there are any submission issues or if you are invited for an interview and need to reference your SOP. In concluding our segment on SOP formatting and submission protocols, remember that the attention you give to these final details can greatly influence the first impression your application makes. A well-formatted, correctly submitted SOP is a testament to your thoroughness and professionalism. By meticulously adhering to the specified guidelines and carefully managing the submission process, you ensure that your statement of purpose not only meets the technical requirements but also presents your story in the best possible light. This diligence is the finishing touch to your application, setting the stage for your SOP to be reviewed and appreciated in its entirety. As we approach the final segment, we focus on a crucial aspect that often follows the submission of your SOP. That is, preparing for possible follow-up questions for interviews. This stage is as important as the writing process itself, as it allows you to personally articulate and expand upon the narrative you have crafted in your statement of purpose. Here, we will explore effective strategies to thoroughly review your SOP, anticipate and respond to potential questions, and demonstrate your enthusiasm and knowledge during interviews. We will also discuss the importance of honing your communication skills, preparing thoughtful inquiries of your own, and gracefully handling unexpected scenarios. Remember, this is an opportunity to reinforce your suitability for the program and make a lasting impression. Let us delve into how you can best prepare for these crucial interactions. The very basic thing to do in process of preparing for possible follow-up questions or interviews is to review your SOP thoroughly. Be intimately familiar with every detail of your SOP. Admissions committees may reference specific parts of your document during an interview or follow-up, so you should be prepared to discuss any aspect of it. Understand the narrative you have presented and be ready to expand upon it. The applicant should also anticipate common questions. Prepare for common interview questions that may arise from your SOP. These could include inquiries about your academic interests, professional goals, reasons for choosing the specific program, or details about your past experiences and achievements. Formulate clear and concise responses. Reflecting on personal experiences is also important. Reflect on the personal experiences you shared in your SOP. Be ready to provide more context or details about these experiences. Think about how they have shaped your perspectives and contributed to your decision to pursue further studies. Expanding on academic and professional goals should not be missed. Be prepared to discuss your academic and professional aspirations in more detail. You might be asked how the program aligns with your future plans. So think about specific aspects of the program like courses, faculty, or research opportunities, and how they are instrumental in achieving your goals. Demonstrating enthusiasm and knowledge means to show genuine enthusiasm and knowledge about the field you intend to study. Be well versed with current trends, key challenges, and future opportunities in your area of interest. This demonstrates your commitment and preparedness for the program. Practicing communication skills should be focused on. Good communication skills are vital. Practice your responses to maintain clarity and confidence. If possible, conduct mock interviews with friends, mentors, or through professional services. Preparing questions to ask. Interviews are a two-way street. Prepare thoughtful questions to ask about the program, faculty, research opportunities, campus life, or any other relevant aspects. This shows your active interest and engagement with the university. Handling unexpected questions. Be prepared for unexpected questions or topics not directly covered in your SOP. Stay calm and composed. If you need a moment to think, it's okay to say so. Providing a thoughtful response is better than rushing to answer. Following up post-interview is very, very important. After an interview or interaction, consider sending a thank you email to express your appreciation for the opportunity. Keep it brief, professional, and if appropriate, reiterate your interest in the program. In wrapping up our discussion on preparing for follow-up questions or interviews, it is crucial to remember that this stage of the application process allows you to bring your written words to life and personally connect with the admissions committee. By being well-prepared, reflective, and engaging, you demonstrate not just your suitability for the program, but also your ability to articulate and defend your ideas with confidence and clarity. These interactions are your chance to make a compelling case for your candidacy and leave a memorable impression, further solidifying your potential as an ideal candidate for the program. Now we are at the end of this session. Let us quickly recall the entire journey where we actually learned everything about statement of purpose. The crafting of a compelling introduction involves starting with an engaging hook that reflects the applicant's passion and introduces their academic interests, setting the right tone for the statement of purpose. Detailing educational background and achievements is crucial. Applicants should emphasize relevant academic experiences, achievements, and skills, showcasing how these have prepared them for the chosen program. Articulating career goals and aspirations is a key component. It is about clearly defining professional objectives and illustrating how the chosen program aligns with these goals, demonstrating both ambition and vision. In writing effective content, a balance between personal narratives and professional experiences is essential. This creates a coherent and engaging story that highlights qualifications and motivations. The process of editing and refining the SOP cannot be overlooked. It requires thorough editing and proofreading to ensure clarity, coherence, and professionalism in the document. Understanding submission guidelines is vital. This involves adhering to specific university requirements, formatting the SOP appropriately, and being prepared for any follow-up interactions post-submission. Hope you all enjoyed the session. Thank you.